You guys remember last night's video where I was giving my opinions or first impressions on Monarch, and I said something like this: the things that she can do, or if you really work together with communication with your team, I think she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, not as like a main slayer. About that, I changed my mind. 1 Titan, 10 Titan kills. Let's do this. Titanfall 2 has been very interesting lately, and I absolutely love it. This is pretty crazy. I'm used to seeing new buffs, new nerfs, or new maps being added to the game, and I was a little surprised when they added 2 new guns to the game, but the fact that they added a whole new Titan to the mix of things is just amazing. Monarch is what's on everybody's mind right now, and if you ask me, it is well deserved because she's a very well designed Titan. She's a lot of fun to play. She's very complex and interesting. This is the first time that you don't have to have a particular playstyle to play her effectively. It depends on what you like. You get to upgrade her in that certain way, and if you stick to that role, for the most part, I think you're gonna find some success. Now, of course, this is just my opinion. A lot of people are underwhelmed with her, and when I first started playing as Monarch, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed. I also played with 2 of my good friends who basically haven't played the game in like 4 or 5 months, so it was brand new to them. It was fresh, and they also didn't like Monarch, and I was just a little bit let down for about an hour or two. I was like, God damn it, I really wanted a strong Titan that I could have some fun with, and I don't think she's that great. And oh my god, I have made a complete 180 when it comes to that decision. Things have changed. So pretty much all day yesterday, if I wasn't playing as Ronin Prime, I was playing as Monarch, and every single game I was trying something new, whether it be one of her kits or upgrade options. I wanted to make sure I tried as many different combinations as possible because I was hoping that something would just click and I'd be like, yes, this is the way to play Monarch, at least from my playstyle. You guys know I'm very aggressive. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, and sometimes it does. In my case with Ronin, that's why he's my favorite. He's meant to be like that aggressive flanker, and I love that. But I didn't think my playstyle would really work out with Monarch, and boy was I wrong. So I found like maybe 2 go-to loadouts for me, and I'm gonna keep using them and see if they continue to click with me. This gameplay is from last night, or depending how you look at it, early this morning. I played this game after I uploaded my first impressions video last night, and this is right around the time where things really started to click for me. I was really getting in the groove, and I was really starting to enjoy Monarch, and I felt like I was starting to finally understand her, and just things were going well. However, I did join the game late, so I didn't really have high hopes. I decided not to record any commentary behind it. It was just like, okay, I joined the game late, we're probably gonna lose, but I'm just gonna practice Monarch, see how things go, and things went really, really well. So far, I got lucky with that first Legion that dropped. He used Warp Fall, so he had no Dome Shield. I got some free shots on him. By the time the pilot actually got inside of his Titan, the damage was done. He pretty much had no escape. Next up, we found a damage Ion, and she helped me get my second upgrade. We hit her with what I pretty much consider Monarch's bread and butter, at least the way I play her. You hit somebody with the Siphon, you slow them down, you build shields for yourself. Since they're slow, it's easy to hit them with your rocket salvo. You then rearm to reset your cooldowns, rinse and repeat as much as you can, and while you're waiting for your cooldowns to come back, you shoot them in their crit spot with your chain gun. And in a nutshell, that is how I play Monarch. I just defined my entire strategy for you guys, and in this game it worked out. I have to admit, this is very high risk, high reward, at least the way I play her. Things aren't going to always work out in my favor because I need my upgrades to do super well, and I need to have 1v1 duels with every Titan I fight. If I get into a 1v2 or a 1v3, I'm most likely going to die, and I understand I shouldn't even be fighting those fights. I should wait for my teammates, but you guys know how I play. I don't have the patience to wait for my teammates. If I see a fight, I'm going to go fight it, even if it's 1v6. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a pilot and I see 6 Titans, I'm gonna go fight those 6 Titans. I just don't care. I feel like in these chaotic games where everything's happening so fast, so many different things are happening, you're under pressure, that's how I learn the best. That's how I learn the most efficiently, and I think that's why I'm starting to get better with Monarch, and things are finally starting to click. I'm making better decisions, I'm understanding my cooldown timers more, things are just feeling natural now, and once I have my 3 upgrades, if you allow a Monarch to get their 3 upgrades, depending on their build, and you allow me to fight you 1v1 pretty much all the time, I have a very high chance of winning that fight, unless you also have 3 upgrades and you outplay me, right? I think in this game, everything just kind of fell into my lap. I was constantly looking up at the top to see how many Titans the enemy had, and every time I realized they had 1 or 2 Titans, I would immediately go on the prowl and find that Titan. I didn't want them to get any upgrades if they were Monarch. I wanted to make sure that I found them 1v1. I didn't want to give anybody a chance to even like meet up with their teammates, and if I had some smoke left over, dude, and I was able to drop it on one of these Titans, smoke helps so much with Monarch's play because you're either doing damage to them and you're also blocking their line of sight so they can't hit you with every single one of their shots. You're mitigating damage in a way, but you're also doing damage at the same time. Smoke works out perfectly. I love the way that Respawn designed Monarch. I think it's fantastic. Now that I look back at this gameplay, I really wish I was recording my commentary. I wish you guys could see the look on my face every time I got another Titan kill. Things just kept escalating, and as the game went on, I just felt more and more unstoppable. Obviously, I'm not unstoppable. I get my ass kicked all the time, but in this game, man, this is my favorite gameplay to date. Screw that gameplay that you guys make fun of me for forgetting the whole Ronin thing in LTS. Screw that. This is my new favorite. I'm very proud of this. Monarch is definitely a force to be reckoned with when you play her correctly. I've seen some other YouTubers post some ridiculous gameplays with her, like going undefeated in Titan Brawl, which is just dumb. She is so strong, and she might be an issue, man. I don't know. My first impressions on her were completely off. I said she would never be a main Slayer, and to be honest, I didn't think she was going to be a Slayer at all. I thought she was going to be more support-based, and obviously that's not the case. It all depends on how you build her, what your playstyle is like. There's definitely some luck involved, like how your teammates are, the skill of your opponents, but she's very strong, but I don't think she's overpowered. Then again, it might be too soon to tell, so I would like to spark a discussion here. What do you guys think about Monarch right now? Is she overpowered? Is she underwhelming? Or is she in a good spot right now? Is she balanced? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I also went straight to the source, straight to the streets. I went on Twitter and I posted a poll. Here are the results. 1 million of you answered. 13% of you said she's overpowered. 9% said she's underpowered. 49% said she's just right. And 29% of people just wrote in Jer, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand that answer, but I respect your decision. And let's move on. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours after the update actually came out yesterday, I asked you guys what were your first impressions on Monarch. So here are most of the replies. Check them out, see if you agree or disagree. Let's discuss Monarch and see what we think about her. I want to get the whole community involved, and that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I had an absolute blast playing this game. I was so happy throughout the entire thing. Like every single time something escalated and I got another kill, I was just like, yes, it's happening, it's happening. Monarch is an absolute powerhouse. I do not think she's underpowered in the slightest. But again, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you drop a like for me. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to continue to talk about Monarch in these future videos. We'll talk about all her kits, all of her upgrade options, and we're just going to try and figure her out as a community together. The stats say that I got 8 Titan kills, but I had 1 Titan kill stolen from me, and then I had another Titan kill like right after the victory screen, so it didn't technically count, but I am counting it. We got 10 Titan kills and 1 Titan life. I had a lot of fun. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. This channel, once again, is exploding, and I don't understand it, but I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.